How's it going, everybody? My name is Jason. Welcome to One Up Pokemon. Today we're gonna have a little something different going on. We're gonna open up a pack, but we're also gonna showcase something else. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been wanting to do a PSA submission, and get my cards graded. So I guess before we do that, I want to show you guys what cards I want to get graded, because these are some of cards that I enjoy, and probably maybe more valuable cards in my collection. But we're also gonna be opening up a fossil booster pack. Now I was able to get this booster pack from a raffle, lucky enough. I know, right? But it was only out of 15 people, and 1 in 15 chance. I'm 1 in 15 chance. So we were able to get this Lapras fossil booster pack. We are going to be opening up, and I want to do that because you know, since I'm showcasing cards I'm going to submit, maybe we get a holo out of it. And from what I've read about weighing the packs, I thought about maybe keeping it in my collection, just having it sealed. But apparently anything that's like close to 21 grams or over is considered heavy, and this thing is 20.99. so maybe we get a holo. I would really love that. But before we continue on with that, I have 2 submissions I want to do. So this right here, if you remembered or recalled, one of the videos we opened up a first edition gym challenge booster pack, and we were able to pull this Giovanni's Gyarados. So this is one submission I want to do. These are probably more of my rarer cards to get graded, or the ones that I think are probably rare. And then I also want to get these cards right over here graded. So we're gonna go through these first. Of course, we have the stained glass Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. I really like this card. I think it should be maybe a perfect 10. I think centering is really good. Back is very clean as well. There's like no whitening along any of the edges. So I think this should come back maybe a PSA 10, at worst a PSA 9, but I really think it should be a PSA 10. So that's that card. And then we also have the hyper rare Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos GX, which I pulled maybe 3 of these, maybe a bit more, but I'm gonna send this one off. I think this one's probably the best one out of the bunch, because some of them are like, if you look at the cut, it's like going at a slant. So I think these are this one's pretty good. Same thing with the back as well, very clean. I don't think there's maybe that little speck up there, but that's like very noticeable. Maybe they won't really grade that harsh. And then we have a I think this is a Generations Mew, the promo from the 20th anniversary. That big extravaganza brought the premium collection. It's like what Shiny Legends did. But this Mew was in it. I do have the Mewtwo, but I think this Mew is probably in better shape. As you can see, there's only that little tiny nick down there. I don't even think it might be just excess from the cutting, but I think this card's in really good shape. Again, all these cards I picked are probably ones that are possible PSA 10, very least PSA 9. We have this secret rare Primo Kyogre EX. I think this one's from is this Steam Siege? Maybe, I think that's Steam Siege down there. But yeah, we have Primo Kyogre EX, the shiny one. I thought this was really cool. I pulled 2 of these. This one's actually the one in better shape. The other one was not that great. Again, not that spec. That spec's on the top loader, but we have a little tiny maybe excess of the cutting. So I think this card has a really good shot at a PSA 10. Whatever card you guys see in this I guess showcase, let me know which one you like the most. Oh, and then we have a I think this is a Evolutions Mega Venusaur EX. Now this one, maybe the centering is slightly off from left to right. As you can see, like the border on this side's a little bit bigger, but still this card is very clean. Look at the back, no damage. I have 3 of these. I have 3 of these actually, and 2 of them look very good, but I'm gonna send this one off. Again, I think the centering might be a little bit off, so maybe you'll get a 9. Lucky enough, maybe an OC 9. I know those are, I guess, kind of rare. This is my first PSA submission. Like I'm looking at these and grading them harshly myself, so maybe PSA will look at them and see them the same. But we have a Mega Blastoise here. Now this one I think maybe is a 9, and this is from the XY Evolution set as well. I think the back looks very good. There is, I think, a nick. I think this is a nick right here. No, I think there was something wrong with the card. Maybe not. But again, this one does have a shot at a PSA 10. I really like this card. We also, and I think I do have the Charizard. Is it? No, the Charizard is going off. I'm gonna get all my Charizard cards, mainly all my Charizard cards, and send them off in a submission by its own. But these are the ones I really like. So I'll save that one for later, maybe another video. But we have the Raichu and Alolan Raichu, which I did pull on the channel. And I think it was from the 3-pack blister. Just really love the artwork of this. Want to get this graded, have it encapsulated. Really cool. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with this card, so it should come back as a 10. Even centering's very good. And then we have a Reshiram and Charizard. I did pull, I think, 3 of these as well. I might change this one out for something else, because looking at it, it is, look at the cut. See what I mean? So it's like at an angle. So I might change this one out, but it's a Charizard. So yeah, I keep that around. And then we have another Charizard. I think I have 3 Charizards in this one. We have the promo Charizard, which I was looking for, and like really good centering and alignment and all that stuff. This one's very good centering, and the back is very well taken care of too. Actually, just pulled it out. I think this one's from the Walmart boxes. Yeah, those were easier for me to find and look to see. Like, there was like, when they released them, I went to Walmart and studied every Charizard one, because I wanted to have one that was like in great condition and or just perfect centering. And this one to me looked like it was perfect. So hopefully PSA deems that too. Really like this to come back as a PSA 10. You know, Charizard's one of the more desirable cards to collect. And then we have this Charizard, which is from the Hidden Fates. Again, this one I think is well centered, everything. The back looks very nice. No whitening at all. Really thought this was a good card. And for wondering where I'm submitting these to, it's not going to be directly to PSA. It's going to be through, I'm going to do Ludkins. I heard they have a really good service and good turnaround time too. We also have these old school cards. I love Gengar. Gengar is probably one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Maybe top 10. It's close. Arcanine is my favorite Pokemon to have. I want that Blaine's Arcanine. Want so bad. But yeah, this old Pocket Monsters one, really cool. It's in Japanese, but I thought this was great. And yeah, I don't know what they're looking for on these cards, but it looks good. It looks good to me. And then we also have Ghastly. Really cool card. And you know we had to have the entire line. And we have Hunter. I found this from a guy on OfferUp. He had a bunch of these, but the only one I really want, like, he had Coughing, Bellsprout, Victory Bell, Weeping Bell. He had, I think, Articuno. I saw Gengar and I just had to get it. But yeah, he didn't have Arcanine, which sucked. Oh, and then this card, this Mewtwo EX from Breakthrough, very beautiful card. It's a Mewtwo card. I think this one is like very, yeah, it's in good condition. I don't think I've seen anything wrong with it. Oh, maybe that up there? That might just be part of the top loader. And that was just part of the top loader. So I think this card has a really great shot as a PSA 10. And as you can see up here, a lot of these full art cards are in the X and Y era. Let me see, maybe I'll pull it out. A lot of these X and Y are full art cards from the X and Y era. There's, I think, some factory errors going on where if you look at the top of it, sometimes you have ridges on the top, and this one doesn't have it. So it's really nice. So I really want to get this card graded. Pulled this a long time ago. I think this is maybe a 5-year-old card. And this card's 5-year-old since I pulled it, maybe 4. But I really love the artwork on this. Want to get this graded. Just keep it safe. And then we have the Mewtwo and Mew GX. I didn't go buy another one because those tins are crazily expensive now. I think they're going for $30 at like every card shop, and I can't find them at like Target or Walmart. The only ones I find there all the time is freaking Giratina, Garchomp, and Melmetal Lucario. So decided to send this one off. It is off-centered, but the edges and all that stuff, it looks very good. And it's a really cool artwork, so I really want to get it graded. Oh, and here's another Mewtwo, a secret rare from Breakthrough. I think there was 2 secret rares. This one's really cool with Haxorus, Zoroark, and Meloetta. Really love the Haxorus, Zoroark, Meloetta. Maybe if it was a psychic form, I could see it, but maybe there's different typings. But the other ones are just really badass. So I want to get this graded. It might not come back as a 10, being that it's a secret rare. There's some excess down there in the right. Just tiny bit. Maybe it does have a shot at a PSA 10. So hopefully it does. It might be, no, I think the centering looks pretty good. It's beautiful artwork. Love all these Mewtwo cards. I have actually a bunch more too. Here's another one, which I did pull on camera. This one's off-centered. I can see, very thin on the right side. But I don't know if I'm gonna pull another one of these. This is from Shiny Legends. If you want to go check out that video, it's on the channel. Was really surprised, but that was actually a very good Shiny Legends opening. Knowing how bad the pull rates are in that set. But yeah, this card, very nice. Other than the centering, it'll come back as PSA 9. Maybe the OC. But then we have another, I opened up a lot of breakthrough. We have another Mega or Mewtwo card, Mega Mewtwo EX, and it's the Y. I have the X as well. I don't think I have it in full art. I think I have a regular EX. But this is just a beautiful card. I think this one was very well taken care of too. Another card that's 4 or 5 years old. Just had it in a sleeve and a binder. Decided to take it out, put it in a top loader, keep it safe. So those, and then we have these. This is from what, Noble Victories. This is Virizion. Beautiful, beautiful card. Love the sheen of the full art. Very nice. And then the backside of this card, my dog's hair. Very hard to keep hair off anything when you have a Husky and a German Shepherd mix. But yeah, edges very nice. Corners well taken care of. This is easily, I think, a PSA 10. Easily a PSA 10. Centering's perfect too. Very, very nice. And then we have Terrakion. Really, really cool card. This one is another one that's in great condition. The backside, look at that. Very, very well taken care of. Which I was surprised. Pulled it out, I'm like, this card looks beautiful. No damage. PSA 10 worthy. Really love that card. And I have a few other ones. I have Victini and all those other ones. But they had a little bit of whitening. Maybe I'll show them off in another video. I do want to get a lot of these cards graded, just to have them in the case. But yeah, if anything, all these cards here can be no less than a PSA 9. And a strong PSA 9 at that. I do have some PSA cards that I got, again, from like a raffle or stuff. Didn't grade them myself. I'll show those off to you guys. So I have 2 of them, and these are the only 2 PSA cards I have. Now, if you look at these, look at the edge wear on that. Now, I'm gonna cover up the score. And this is a shiny Terrakion, and I think this was from Black and White. What was it? Boundaries Cross? There you go. Boundaries Cross up top. Yeah, from 2012. Wow, my dog's scratching herself. You see her in the background. But this is a shiny Terrakion. Really, really nice card. As you saw the back, the edge wear. Take a guess at what grade this got. Give you a second. Take a guess. What grade do you think this got? You got it down? All right. It got a 9. So that tells me that all of these cards have a great chance of being a 10. If this got a 9, with all this edge wear on it, my goodness, these cards should be near perfect. And then we have this card. If you look at this, I don't think this one's as bad as the Terrakion one. So we'll cover this up. This is the shiny Emboar from Next Destiny Secret Rare. And I won these off, again, it was a raffle, not even an auction. So like both these cards I got for like, I think $10 each or like $20. Very, like, what a deal, right? But again, it was a raffle, so I got lucky. But we have this from Next Destinies. I do have a few Next Destiny cards in my collection. As you saw, the back wasn't as bad as Terrakion, but this one got a 9 as well. So that really tells me that even with that edge wear and stuff, these cards over here have pretty much nothing. So they should be 10. Now, before we get into that pack, this is the other submission I want to do, and this is probably gonna do I'm probably gonna do an express one for these, because these, like I said, these are probably my more rare cards. We have the Giovanni's Gyarados, which doesn't have a print line on it, but it is slightly off-centered. As you can tell, the top and left are top is slightly thicker, but then I'll put them off to the side so we don't show off the other ones. As you look in the back, you can tell that it's kind of off-center top to bottom, which sucks, but the back side, very nice. Maybe a tiny nick up top and a nick on the bottom. So this should come back as a 9, no less. And I'm getting it graded because it's first edition Giovanni's Gyarados. And I've opened up like not a lot of gym challenge back when I was a kid. So just to have one of these and Gyarados, which is probably one of my top 15 favorite Pokemon, is really cool. And then if you know where we got that one from, then the next card you should know from the video if you watched it. We have this Ho-Oh from Neo Revelations. And this is actually a pretty expensive Ho-Oh that I saw. The thing is, there is a print line on it. I can pull it out. There is a print line on it, so there's no chance of it getting a 10. But if you see, if I just shine it maybe. There, you see it? Going across the bottom by its foot. Yeah, so that's the only thing wrong with it, is just that print line. Again, the centering too, it's weird. This one's from Gym Challenge, this one's from Neo Revelations. And the centering for both of these cards look awfully similar. Look very similar. But the back, very nice. Maybe a little nick up top on the bottom, but still. Getting this card as PSA 9, I'm not gonna sell it. I just saw that it's like expensive. And it's an old card too, so I really want to get it graded. Just having it back in my collection would be pretty sweet. Next up, we have a very, very old card. We have Venusaur from base set. And it's not the original Shadowless or anything like that, first edition. Just a limited base set. It's a Venusaur. Want to get it graded. It's not in the best shape. I think there's some scratches on the hollow foil. We'll take it out. There's some scratches on the hollow foil. Yeah, we have one above the flower. You can see all those scratches. I just want to get this graded, get it sealed away. The backside too is not that bad. Compared to the other ones that are graded 9, this is not that bad. You have that down there. So I'm hopefully expecting this card to get like roughly a 7. That'll be nice. That's being hopeful, I think. 7 would be really good. Now we're hitting into the big boys. The big boys. We have the Rainbow Rare Reshiram and Charizard GX. Didn't pull this on camera. Actually pulled it right before I started doing YouTube, or started this channel. I opened it up, pulled it, was excited. I'm like, should have done on YouTube. But we have this Rainbow Rare Reshiram and Charizard, really in good condition. Slight damage. Again, I think this card should come back as a 9, no less. Still a very pricey card. Next, Rainbow Rare Reshiram and Charizard. What could be that? The Rainbow Rare Charizard GX from Burning Shadows. Now, funny enough, I pulled this card when Burning Shadows, I guess, was just released. I stopped collecting cards for a while. Went to the card shop, like, I feel like opening up a pack of cards. I actually bought a tin, and I think it was the Necrozma tin or the Marshadow tin. And I think it only has one Burning Shadows pack in it, and Charizard, Hyper Rare Charizard was in the pack, and I was like, well then. And then I stopped opening up packs again. But this card, fairly good condition as well. Again, no less than a 9 in my opinion. It doesn't have that ripple effect up top like the other ones did. There was a factory error, kind of a set during the one print run. Centering's perfect, but yeah, hopefully this comes back as a 10. As a 9, I don't mind. I'm just gonna have it forever in my collection. Now, what beats that Charizard? You've seen it a few times on the channel and videos. The shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. Now this card, perfect centering, no damage. Look at the back. No whining. There's no doubt in my mind this card should come back as a 10. Now I'm probably gonna submit these cards first because I think it's a 70-day, so roughly about maybe like a month and a half return time. And then after I submit these, the next submission will be these, and this will be I think a 20-day return time. But yeah, super sweet. Now you saw the Venusaur. We're going back in. We have this Charizard. Now this Charizard is from base set 2. It's not from the unlimited base set. Still, it's a Charizard. I don't mind if it's base set 2 or not. It's really cool to have in the collection. Plus, base set 2 has those swirls, which as you can see, the swirl is right between the wings, which is really cool. I was really digging that. I got this card off of OfferUp. Really good condition, some scratches, some winding along the borders. If anything, this card maybe should come back 7, 8. I think it's in really good shape. Love that swirl though. Love that swirl. It's really, really nice. But yeah, so those are the cards I'm going to submit to PSA. So this is the second submission. The Giovanni First Edition Gyarados, Ho-Oh, Venusaur, Reshiram and Charizard Hyper Rare Charizard GX, Shiny Charizard GX, and then a base set 2 Charizard with that freaking swirl in the middle. That's a beautiful swirl. But yeah, so that's going to be the second submission, and then the first submission is this one, which these should all come back as 10s, except for this one, OC. But all of these should be 10s. I think so. I don't know about these. I just want to get them graded. All of these should come back as 10s. But yeah, so that's going to do it for the PSA part of it. Now let's go to the part where you guys came to see. And I don't know where my scissors are at, because I want to cut this open from the top just to be safe. Are they right here? Okay, we're back. Got the scissors. Now I want to be very careful with this because this is an old set. So we're going to cut along the top here. And I'm gonna pull this out. Oh man. I'm like super excited. I don't know what card the holo is, so we're just gonna get into. Oh my goodness. We have an Almanite. These bring back memories. I think Fossil and Jungle were probably my most open sets. I didn't open up base set a lot. I think when I started collecting, yeah, Jungle was out. So it was Jungle and Fossil were my two most open sets as a kid. Psyduck. Horsey. This is like just gonna be all water. So we're gonna pull Articuno. That's what you're saying. Gambler. We have a Geodude. Ekans, I remember that Ekans so much. Another. We have Tentacool. I think it's coming up next. 14. I don't think that's a holo. It is a holo. It's a Raichu. I thought this was stopped at 13. We have a Raichu. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll set this down. And a Golem. I think Golem was a good card before we put it in. Let's take a look at it. I don't see any. There is a print line on it. There are 2 print lines. You see one right there. I think if I flash it. So there's one right there. Oh yeah, you can see them all. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. This has so many print lines on it. But it's a Raichu. It's a holo. Let's check out the backside. The backside looks decent. Small excess on the top. The cool thing about this is that there's no silvering at all on the card, so it's just the print lines. That's what's killing it. So this should come back maybe a 9. I'm gonna send it in. That is really, really nice. Oh, where are my extra top loaders? Where are my extra top loaders? I don't know where they're at. Here we go. Found them. So nice. A holo rare Raichu. Definitely gonna send this off. So it was right. 21, I guess close to 21 grams is a heavy pack. Really cool. And winning that off in a raffle, nice. But Golem and a Graveler, and I think the last one's an Energy. No, it's a Kingler. This is really cool. So we were able to pull this. So if you guys like this video of me showcasing of the PSA cards I want to submit, let me know. Tell me you want to see more. Like the video. Maybe we'll open up another pack and hopefully pull a holo from that too. I've been great from these old booster packs. The Gym Challenge, the Neo Revelation. I only went up 3, right? Gym Challenge, Neo Revelation, and now this one. I guess if you want to count the Stormfront too, those are pretty old. I think I went maybe 4 out of 10 packs. Still good, but yeah, this is nice. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Subscribe to catch more. I will be opening up more packs very soon. Like I said in the previous video, might be in a little hiatus, because not a hiatus like too bad, but finals are coming up, so that's gonna be taking up a lot of my time. But thank you again so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.